Remember as a kid on Christmas Eve when your parents would tell you to go to bed early so Christmas would come faster? We all knew that there was no fast forward button, but the idea was if you distracted yourself, time would seem to fly by. What if I told you many of us, especially Christians, are still doing the exact same thing, just with different distractions? Binge watching, social media scrolling, fiction fascination, game playing, and constant communication with companions in hopes that it will speed up time are all distractions. It is as if we don't want to live in the present, but instead hurry up to get to someday. I think we know that there has to be more than this. It has to get better. We have a faith seed deep inside that Jesus came to bring us an abundant life, and what we currently see around us doesn't match our expectations. So if we can just get through this day or week or month or year, school year, fill in the blank wherever it is that you're trying to get through, then we will finally see this life more abundantly that Jesus was talking about. The problem with this idea is that you are merely living from one distraction to another from the very things that produce an abundant life. It is when we intercede, give, serve, and evangelize that we find the abundant life. Too many people are in jobs that they struggle to get up for because they have no passion for what they are doing. And too many Christians are trying to find an abundant life in a someday instead of doing the things that bring it to them today. Jesus came to bring good news to the poor, bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives and the open of the prison doors to those who are bound. He came to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and a day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, to grant to those who mourn in Zion, to give them a beautiful headdress instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, the garment of praise instead of a faint spirit, and that they would be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that He may be glorified. When Jesus returned to His Father in heaven, He passed that mission on to us. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of this age. We find our peace on earth and an abundant life when we do what Jesus commissioned us to do. Will you join me in committing to shutting out the distractions more this year? Instead, praying for others, spending time at Jesus' feet like Mary, and learning from Him, giving your time and your resources to help those in need, and share the gospel to a dying world? The church needs to remember that we are a bride awaiting her groom, and we don't want to be found lacking oil.